Fucking damn, I had a fucking story. Oh, we're at, remember, was it called Dragway on Copia?
Dragway.
We're at fucking, so calls me, he's like, hey, this was years ago. He's like, hey, me and my dad are over here at Dragway, fucking we came to get a couple beers. You want to hit us up? I was like, yeah. So I go in and fucking like the door's locked. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I peek in and then there's like ladies like looking around and they fucking let me in like a speakeasy way. So we go and I sit down. There's a fucking one of the ladies stripping.
Shut the fuck up. That's hot, way.
So that's why they had the door locked and shit. And she's just there fucking all naked and shit, grinding up on her. Fucking his dad was like, he didn't want to leave though.
Yeah.
He ordered another bucket.
we got several buckets.
Welcome to what, episode number 2, season 3. We're gonna start it like that, guys. Hell yeah. Some fucking fire and shit. Bring us in and shit. Not like this. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Welcome to another edition of the Monroe Show. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy John Gotti Maserati, Miles P. What else I got?
Milo Madman.
Milo the motherfucking madman.
I wanted to tweak that one a little.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Milo the sadistic madman.
Wait.
What about El Maniac?
El Maniac, Milo the sadistic maniac madman.
That's too long.
That's too long. It's a tongue.
Let's keep it at 3.
Milo the sadistic madman. Milo the sadistic madman. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, blood.
Ray Zombie, aka Cross Jr. Not for long though. I'm about to cut my shit off.
Oh no,
dude, don't do
it. What else do I got? Your mom's favorite homie, the Panini Papi.
Ay, qué rico.
I don't know what else. That's it. What's up?
Punani papi.
The punani papi.
Que rico.
Can you order the punani on a secret menu?
Yes, you can with extra cheese and shit.
Extra hair.
That's fucking gross. Introduce yourself, Doug.
What's up, baby? It's Downtown Drew. 2-key Drewski. If it ain't 2, it ain't Drew, baby. You know what I was saying? I was rolling in today listening to some oldies. I was driving on the freeway. It hit 12 o'clock. You know, I had to put on that 92.3, the Fox.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
True.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it already started, huh?
You know, I got the little Sunday Drews going, baby.
Shit. Make sure you guys tell everybody about the Sunday Drews. All you motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers. All the people listening and shit. Everybody listening.
All my friends here.
Yeah.
They're here. Can't see them. They're here.
They're all here. They're all with us in our heart.
You think the ghosts from the building come to our room?
They probably do. They probably listen to us.
Come
and
hang
shit.
out and shit.
There's someone probably on the couch right now and shit.
Oh my God, he has his dick out. Jesus God.
Fucking Abraham Lincoln up there. Look at him.
Pour one out for the pour one out for the homies.
The homies.
Hey, we have him up here and shit. Don't do it.
What does Chappelle say? He's like when you talking about when Obama moved into the White House. And he's like, can you imagine they're just jerking off and you see Abraham Lincoln's ghost?
Oh, that's true. That was one of his most recent ones, no?
Yeah, and the Netflix ones.
Yeah.
Good shit,
dude,
man.
so yesterday I went to the Sun City Craft Beer Fest, dude, downtown El Paso. That shit was fucking pretty legit.
Yeah.
That was the first time I've ever been. Have you guys ever been?
Dude, I've never.
Dude, so me either and shit, like ever. But I did get some tickets. I was actually VIP for some reason. They upgraded me like for free. I don't know why, how, but
They thought you were related to Crosby?
probably, dude. They're like, tal pinche el nieto and shit.
Tal nieto del Crosby.
So yeah, dude, I went in there. They hooked it up with a fucking like badass mug. I forgot it at home and shit. So then I walk in, dude, right? And then the first person I see, fucking Jono, Doug.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
Okay,
Jono, dude.
Jono.
So he was wearing his beer socks. He was rocking his medals and shit that those awards. He was rocking those.
All right.
So they had like a little booth that they were giving me like little badass little pint glasses like Zoolander, and they also had like bigger ones like regular size pint glasses. But these were I guess little sample shots or whatever.
Quick shout out! I got one of these cups.
The Big Brew?
Cups
Hell yeah.
The Big Brew.
Yes, sir. Let me see.
Shout out!
Okay, I think I have that one too.
Shout out to
I don't even know where it's
Jana.
at.
He was a very good guest last week.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out to
coming
Jono.
on.
Shout out to Flicks
See.
Brew House. Shout out to the
We
Big
poured our
Brew,
beer. We
the
poured
Borderline
our beer.
Brewers. Yeah.
Poured it out. Poured
Hell
it out,
yeah,
baby,
good
you know what
shit.
I'm saying?
So the little one, you know, anytime you get those things at the beer fest at their booth, you have to get like a Plinko. So if you follow them on Instagram, they give you one little thing. If you sign up for the rewards, they give you like 2 shots. So I was like, yeah, well, I'm already following you guys. So I dropped mine. I was like, I want that fucking mug. And there were other little things on there, and boom, right in the mug. I was like,
Hold
fuck yeah.
on. I got a fucking gnat in my beer, dog.
Oh, no mames.
Oh, is that good luck?
Should I drink it?
Drink it.
Drink it, Doug. Or just take it out.
You know, you breathe in like 10 gnats a day, right?
Probably my sleep because I snore, bro.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm like,
Oh, wait.
It can be harvest protein.
He does more than fucking gnats and shit. So, you're nasty, Doug. You really gonna drink it?
I've eaten worse.
Yeah, you have. I'm sorry, not that one.
That was better.
So I won that thing, and they give you like a little thing of I guess like 10 samples, and you just go around, and you could also get bigger ones and shit. But dude, shout out to the little Pink Elephant craft beer. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but they had some bomb ass beers, and they were hooking it up, dude. Like hooking it up. There was a VIP section for the Dead Beach. They were giving out a bunch of shit. It was cool. So next year we're probably gonna have to set up a little booth and shit out there.
how many?
Hell yeah.
So it was all the local breweries.
Dude, it was all the local breweries, and then there was people from Alaska, England,
Holy shit!
Brussels, Belgium.
Was it a good
I think.
turnout?
Dude?
Hundreds.
I'd say hundreds for sure. I don't
Millions?
know about thousands, because I was just walking around drinking beers and talking to the homies, but there was quite a bit, dude. I mean, there were people from Houston, from fucking Dallas, from
Is it the one that's
Fredericksburg.
right there by the Abraham Chavez?
Yeah,
by
yeah, right there.
The Civic Center.
Was,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it the whole thing open, or was it just like a portion of it? Because you know they have walls that did like walls.
From my knowledge, it was the whole thing, because I've been there back
it was
in the day
outdoors,
No,
right?
it was indoor. So
Oh,
the
so
outdoor
it was
patio.
inside the Civic Center.
So the outdoor area was like kind of covered, like shade-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know where the walking into the Abraham or the other one?
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of there. They had like a little blocked off area. They had an inflated soccer field from the locomotive. Right next to it was big opening. There was a bar and shit. So when we were leaving, there was people walking to the opera. I didn't know if the opera was going on, but they had all that shit going on. But it was cool. I mean, it was a big event. They had DJs, the disco people. What is it? I have him on Instagram, but shout out to my boy Lee. He's in that disco group. It was fucking sick. They had thrift shops. They had, I think, like one food truck. They had fucking people performing and shit. It was cool. It was dope. So next year, hopefully, we can set up a booth and sell some merch and shit.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah.
And get drunk with the homies, with the local homies.
Yeah. And definitely, there was a lot of shit going on.
Oh, Puga was there. Shout out to Marble Brewery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my boy Puga was there.
We're still sipping on these bad boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mexican lager.
So what were the how much were the tickets, if you don't mind me asking?
Honestly, I don't know, dude, because I got
Oh, you
hooked
got the
up.
free ones, yeah.
I got hooked up, dog.
Yeah.
We'll take the show on the road next year, man.
Yeah.
It's
for sure.
annual. It's an annual event.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it the one where you have like the little tickets on your wristband or something different?
No, they give you, well, this one, they give you a wristband, and then it there's different colors, so just whatever you are. And then they give you like a slip, and they're like little tear-offs, like a little pre-cut thing. So you turn them in. They give you the little 2-ounce sips, but then you can also upgrade and go buy more, and you get either buy 8-ounce or a 16 pint or some shit. So, but those are orange tickets or green or some shit like that. Right. So you just pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
But the ones that, with the ones that the 2 ounces, those are included with your ticket.
I was just gonna say I miss like attending events downtown. Dude.
Street Fest,
like Street Festival. That was by the KLQ.
KLQ,
right?
yeah.
So I've went to a few of those, but my favorite was probably Bush and Weezer. No,
was it Weezer or Incubus? Didn't we see one of them?
it was. You were with us.
I think so,
No,
dude.
Bush was one of them, and was it Weezer? It was Weezer. Right?
Yeah, it was
Damn.
Weezer. Yeah.
Those are the two memorable ones.
Yeah,
badass.
I was
There
with you.
Blue
It
Oyster
was you
Cult.
and Scarecrow, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Rob.
I don't know.
Rob was there for Bush.
I wasn't there for that one.
Weezer, Little David, someone, Chanclas.
I don't remember, dude.
I know Chanclas.
I was fucking lit that
Chanclas
night,
was
dude.
with me.
Those are some of the better ones that I remember.
So Street Fest and then Neon Desert.
Yeah, this was a shit.
Dude, are they
Neon
going to bring
Desert
Neon
had
Desert?
some
I don't think they're
memorable.
bringing it back, man. I don't think so, man.
Dude, those were so badass.
They're so fun, way.
Dog, when I was...
Deftones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wiz
Deftones.
Khalifa.
Wiz.
Remember when he got arrested
And then,
here?
Oh yeah.
After that shit, because he had blood on him?
Method Man, Redman.
Yeah, Ludacris.
My favorite one was MGMT. Way fucking
Management.
Yeah,
Management was here.
Badass,
Dude,
dude. That was
yeah.
awesome.
I was there for that.
I'd never seen.
I
him, and
remember
wanted to see him.
one year I was with Fig.
Oh, I was
the
with
whole
you,
crew.
bro.
We
No,
were
that
the
was
whole
Neon.
crew.
Yes, that
So
was
you want me
Neon.
to tell the story.
Yes,
What we
dog.
did?
Let's get into
Yeah,
that
let's do
shit.
it.
All right, so I don't remember who was headlining that year. Oh, because we would go support crew and shit. So like that crew, the musicians and Fig, they were all roommates at one point.
Yeah, I remember.
So we'd all like get together and go together, right? So I think they were getting wristbands and selling them or whatever. But there was a lot of homies that I didn't even want to. I don't know.
Nah, say it.
So like, were homies that wanted to go.
Yeah.
One be so and Jimmy too. So
Fuck that.
we'd go in and we wouldn't tighten it all the way. We'd kind of figure out a way to loosen it up. And then we had the VIP ones, so we were by the fence.
Yeah.
And we just hand them through the fence to the homies. They'd put it on, slip it
Damn,
on, come
hell
in,
yeah.
and we'd all be in the VIP, dog.
Damn.
Drinking free beers.
Hey, that was when with Stonewood or whatever, Stonefire, that grill off of where electric cactus was at the Montecillo, when they were sponsoring and they were catering it. And we had some fat fucking plates, dog. You remember that shit?
When we eating
some
like sliders or
fire
some
ass
shit?
food, bro. Fire ass
some-
sandwiches. They were like steak ribeye sandwiches,
Dude,
dog.
Yeah,
because
but they were free, even better.
We were
Dog.
in the VIP, dog. So we had like free vodkas,
Free beer.
and
Tito's, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Tito's?
Tito's. Tito's
Yeah.
was sponsoring.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That was one of the more memorable.
Dog,
memorable-
that's the night that me and you we were watching. Well, I saw Toro y Moi, and then Cypress Hill was there that night.
yeah, Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill, dude. That was so much. It
Cypress
felt
Hill.
like San Jacinto was being hotboxed. It was. We were outdoors,
Oh,
but
dude,
it was
yeah.
so much smoke in the air.
Damn, that's
Dog.
crazy.
It was fucking
Oh,
crazy.
it's fun, bro. It's
Yeah.
a fun event.
It
It's
is a funny
the
event.
perfect area, bro. Like you have the
Dude,
buildings
who else did we
providing
see there?
shade. So
J. Cole was there that
J.
night. It was J. Cole.
Cole.
That's when it
Yeah.
was. Dude, that one was fucking insane. Remember the crowd for J. Cole? How people were on top of the buildings and shit?
Yeah,
That shit was
crazy.
crazy,
That's
dude.
badass,
That shit
dude.
was cool.
Yeah. Shout out to those.
That's
Yeah,
when I met Boss. That picture up there at the airport, at the top corner by the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's where I met him the next day when he was leaving and shit. Him and his DJ.
Damn, dude.
Dog. That's when I drove. Fuck, who did I drive that time?
And those were
You tell
3-day events.
Oh no, that
bro.
wasn't that year.
Those were 3-day events.
No, back then it was
Two days? It was
2 days.
Wait.
that one was 2, and then next year was 3-day, but then they
Okay.
moved it back to 2. Yeah,
Dude,
and then that's when it just
we'd go to
sucked.
both,
COVID.
bro. We'd go to both.
Yeah, dude, it was fun, man.
Yeah, because it was a full weekend that we had the tickets for. No.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that was all pre-pandemic, huh? Fucking the
Yeah.
pandemic
Yeah.
fucked everything up, dude. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Bring that shit back, El Paso.
Hey, well, they're bringing that new one in
yes.
for at the Ascarate for
Ascarate,
Labor Day.
yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be like another.
That's a Labor Day event, right?
Yeah, because they got Metro
so.
Boomin coming. They got Steve Aoki. They have Alesso. They
Dude,
have.
Steve Aoki. Have you seen them? Have you seen him live?
I've never seen him live now.
Yeah,
in
I met.
Austin.
Yeah, I
Austin.
picked up his cake for him.
Yeah,
dog.
dude,
I
dude,
picked up
shut
his
the
cake
fuck
from
up.
here.
He
I
throws
drove
a
his cake, dog.
He
Damn,
throws
that's
a
cool.
cake in
Yeah,
the crowd,
yeah.
bro. And I remember like he threw the cake and it was like maybe a couple feet in front of us.
I don't want to be near that
Yeah,
cake.
no,
I
I
don't like
don't-
being sticky.
nah.
I hate being sticky. It's gross.
Dude, shout out to my boy Emmy, R.I.P. You know, if you guys know the homie Emmy, he was grew up in the hood. He fucking loved EDM music, bro. He loved Stevie Aoki. Stevie Aoki knew him because he was always at the shows. He would get caked, bro.
What?
And legit, like my boy, he would get caked all the time. He loved that shit. And he knew him. And I think the one time they almost brought him on stage. I don't know if they could or not, but that shit happened. And then so the last time that Stevie Aoki was here for Neon, I was in charge of picking up his fucking cake from Bowie Bakery, take it to the fucking venue. Dude, the people were so
No
pissed because
way.
they misspelled the fucking thing, dog, his brand. They misspelled it and they were so
Aye, Bowie
pissed.
Bakery.
Fucking Mexas, way.
Had
Yeah.
to be Bowie
How
Bakery.
did
Yeah,
they spell
dog.
it or what?
It's something like, it's like an acronym type of shit. Like, let's just say fucking bro Monroe instead of, it's just BRMN,
Like an abbreviation
yeah,
type
type of
thing?
thing.
Like
And it's like his brand, I guess, or whatever. And they fucked up on one or two of the letters. And dude, the lady was so fucking mad, dude. Oh my God. I was just like, hey, I'm just a delivery
Hell
guy,
yeah,
yo. Like,
Paso.
I'm,
Hell yeah,
you
Paso.
told me to go pick it up. That's all I did. I didn't put no fucking letters on it.
Represent,
Dude,
baby.
Dude,
Represent.
and I had to store that church bar. We had to put them in the freezers there. At
way.
church bar, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was fucking cool.
That church bar's been around that long? Fuck.
Yeah, church bar's been around for a minute, about five years, I'd say. Yeah.
God damn.
But dude, that new one that they're bringing is gonna be legit. And also yesterday, shout out to, I want to give a quick shout out to Lost in El Paso, Nick and John, our the neighbors right there at Texas Avenue. They have a badass shop, dude. They had a mixer on Friday. We were there and
They're at the shop.
yeah, and me unknowingly, I was mingling there, you know, drinking with the homies, having a couple samples of the paninis and shit. And there was this dude, he had a cowboy hat, typical Mexa, our age. He had a mullet, curly hair, and I was like, yo, bro, nice fucking mullet, right? Oh, I was about to say the same thing to you, man. It was like, all right, cool, whatever. That's it, right? We go on our day, whatever. Yesterday, I was at the fucking cruising at the Sal y Limon, which is downtown El Paso as well.
Yeah.
And I'm on their Instagram, and I see that dude was one of the DJs, one of the artists at the fucking show.
Shit, that's crazy.
His name was DJ Rayburger.
Oh,
And he plays Latin EDM. DJ Ray Burger. So I want to give a shout out to the Mexican mullet, dude. And he was just chilling at the mixer like nothing, bro. Like it was fucking legit.
That's cool.
And he was performing yesterday with a Lost in El Paso shirt, like on stage.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, we gotta check out his shit. But yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to the homies and shit, to the good connections we're making and shit.
That's good to see fucking Raza supporting Raza, because traditionally Raza does not support Raza. So
dude,
that's good to see,
I feel like me and my shorty were talking about this recently. We feel that right now there's like the big Latino wave.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously, Bad Bunny, fucking all those artists, and you know,
Peso Pluma.
yeah, the Pedro
I'm not
Pascal.
gonna lie, Peso
I know, he's not Mexican, but he is a Latino. But what were you saying about Peso Pluma?
That shit goes hard, bro.
I haven't heard his shit. I don't know who he is. I know,
but it's already getting to the point where it's getting played out.
Yeah, it's super played out.
It sucks, dude. It sucks.
Like Fuerza, what is it? Fuerza Regida or whatever. They're pretty good.
Fuerza
Regida. The one I don't like is Grupo Firme.
Grupo Firme.
That's one I don't like. Wait, I don't know. They're
Shout out to
mediocre.
Perro. Isn't Perro's bumping?
Fuerza Regida, like Fuerza Regida.
I don't listen to any of that shit, so I really don't. I mean, I'll hear it, but I don't know who was who.
We jam out to that shit at work while we're loading that shit.
I listened to some Bad Bunny, but yeah, that's what we're talking about. That there's like a Latino wave because everyone's on fucking Jenna Ortega's dick right now. Everyone's on Pedro Pascal's dick, the actors.
Yeah.
Everyone's like on the Latino way, which is cool and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
so the Jarritos and Nike collaboration they just had, that shit goes hard, bro. So I fuck with the whole, you know,
getting some
raza
recognition,
and
and
shit.
getting some recognition and some respect, man.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? That because I think Latinos are now the biggest minority group in the United States, right? I think we surpass some African Americans.
Have we? Oh,
Yeah, we
Latinos.
have Latinos.
yeah,
Latinos.
no. Oh,
If
Latinos.
immigration and birth rates continue,
We're gonna be the
rate,
majority.
We're gonna be the majority by 2050.
Yeah.
We're gonna outnumber white people.
That's
That's crazy. So if they hear this, they're gonna put a stop to it real quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, they are.
Oh, we're gonna goddamn Mexicans. We don't want them here.
Fucking beaners.
Fucking bainers. We don't want them we're raping our women, doing all our cocaine.
You kind of sound like Dave Chappelle and shit. And he does that fucking voice.
He does.
Hey, so who you guys got for the NBA Finals today? Game 2 and shit.
Oh,
Playing in
dude.
Denver.
Game 2.
Game 2.
I know Milo's a big fan, bro.
I'm gonna go with the Nuggies.
Okay.
The Nuggies. Yeah.
Did you watch the last game?
I did watch the last game.
Dude, I was impressed, bro. They were like a well-oiled machine, but they did have a lot of rest. I will say that. They were playing at home, the Mile High City. I mean, Miami just came back from Boston?
Yeah.
So jet lag.
Town.
So I'm just saying it's not going to be a sweep. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I think Jimmy's got at least one game in him. Let's say he has all 4 because I'm a Butler fan, but I fuck with Jokic too. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm happy this year because it's not no bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't the Celtics, it ain't the Warriors, it ain't the
I
Lakers.
feel like
it ain't
there's
the,
some,
you know what I mean? I hate
there's
that
some
shit.
more parity in the NBA, you know?
Yeah,
so,
I like it.
So it's like, you know,
I like it, bro.
You like when a new team is up there, you know, someone that's never been
Yeah,
before. You like
exactly.
to hear that story. You like the underdog like kind of narrative, but you also do like a team that's never won one before, you know. And that's the Denver Nuggets.
They've never won at all.
They've never won one.
They've never even been to the finals, the NBA finals.
Since
Since the merger, because they were in the ABA before, right?
Yeah, so they were in the ABA, but when they merged to the NBA,
They never been.
they've never
Oh,
been, bro.
shit.
And they've had some good players. Carmelo
Really good
Anthony,
players.
I mean,
Mutombo?
Mutombo, but
Allen Iverson, but he was already past.
Yeah, but
Chauncey
they-
Billups,
yeah.
Andre Miller,
Yeah.
Marcus Camby.
there you go.
I mean, they had people.
but
They've
now
had people.
they have a really good squad,
Yeah.
and they have
A good coach, bro.
where is he from? Nikola Jokic.
Serbia.
Okay, so
Dude, you know what? I fuck
international
with.
players, bro, and he's
Yeah.
he's already been MVP of the league twice.
He should have gotten 3 in a row,
Yeah.
but
He should've won
politics.
this year.
He's going for Finals MVP, bro. Yeah, he's going. If he gets that shit, that's
So he's averaging a triple double, bro. I got
Yeah.
the set right. He's averaging 30 points, 13 rebounds, and
10 and a
about
half?
10 and a half.
That's ridiculous,
assists,
bro.
Yeah, dude.
That's like
As
a tall
as
Magic Johnson, bro.
Yeah, bro. So that's what he was saying post game. They're like, who do you model your game more of, or who would you look up to? And he's like, well, really, when I was back home, I really didn't watch too much NBA, you know.
Yeah.
But once I got into the league, I started following the likes of Tim Duncan,
Okay.
and you could kind of see that. You could see it, and then
Okay.
Boris Diaw.
Boris
you
Diaw.
could see it. Boris Diaw is known for his passing. This is
LaMarcus.
and then LaMarcus Aldridge.
And
These
he
are
also
all
met,
big men and shit.
How many people have achieved the triple double before? Is it pretty common or not common?
It's not
Whoa.
common, but it's been done. And Russell Westbrook recently he did it. What he averaged it for the whole season, right?
Yeah,
Which is ridiculous. Like
yeah.
to
Oh,
average
shit.
those numbers. Like
Yeah, it's just hard,
triple doubles
bro.
are hard, but they are common, but not like this. Like NBA Finals is a big thing.
Okay.
For a whole season's a big thing. Like one night, yeah. Like once in a season, yeah, you might expect it from at least one player.
Okay.
But if it happens multiple times or a whole season, dude, that's fucking crazy.
Unheard of, unprecedented and shit.
Yeah. So this game one, you kind of saw how the Nuggets were just basically out rebounding these guys, and you could see it in the height difference.
Yeah.
Denver Nuggets just have that height advantage over them.
They're bulkier too.
And the way to beat that is using your athleticism, which the Heat do have, and the Heat just weren't making shots, bro. They weren't making the shots that they were making. Max Strus wasn't making shit. Gabe Vincent wasn't making shit. So I mean, when you're a shooter, dude, you're not gonna be in that dry spell for long. You know, you just got to keep shooting. You just have that mentality. You know, you keep shooting, because they're not gonna have another game like that. I don't think they might. And in Denver, you know, what's the theory behind playing in Denver, since it's Mile High City? Like you get more fatigue, a little tired.
You think that's true?
Yeah, I think so, dude.
Well, you were
The
saying
altitude has a lot to do with it. The lack of oxygen. Well, not lack, but I mean the air's thinner, right? So, but I mean, you have to kind of think that, bro. These guys play there. What they practice there. You know,
they live there. Yeah,
they're used to it, bro.
Because the jet lag.
And then Miami is like what, sea level?
Sea level.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can see like the fatigue and shit. And it's funny because I hear people say that Jokic looks like he's fucking defeated and tired and exhausted right after the first quarter and shit. And he just looks like that.
That's just the way he looks.
He's just a white boy. Es pinche güero.
Yeah, dude. But he's just so good, bro.
Está rojo el güey. Se pone rojo el mijo. I want to give a huge shout out.
His arms are all scratched and shit, bleeding and shit.
I want to give a huge shout out to Michael Porter Jr. though, because that fool, like, he was supposed to be a top, like, maybe even top pick when he first came out of college. He was a freshman at Missouri, but he had some fucking back issues, so he had to get back surgery. Dropped his stock. He was supposed to be like number 1, number 2 pick. I think he dropped to like number 14, which was like bad for him. But then he had like another surgery, and then he had a third surgery, which fucking dumb. But like now this year, dude, he fucking like he's killing it. He's fucking crushing it, dude. So shout out to him, dude. He just signed a big contract, I think, recently, like 175 mil for like 5 years or some shit. Woo. So get that paper, bro. Shout out to the people with the back bros and shit, the back surgery bros, the back shot bros.
In the playoffs, he's averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds.
Yeah, dog.
And so their team's stacked, bro. And then they have Jamal Murray back, so he's a point guard.
Caldwell Pope.
KCP.
He's fucking legit, bro.
He's a shooter. So like they have
DeAndre Jordan, bro. I love DeAndre still from Lob City.
What's his name? Aaron Gordon, bro.
Aaron Gordon.
So
Gordon.
He's a defensive specialist too. Like his defense has improved dramatically, and so he's on Butler, and he's got that length, bro. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it just,
they're just that thing long, ain't it?
That thing long, baby.
So,
that thing long.
Bro, like I just all around, bro. They got a good team, and on Miami's side, well, they got Hemi Butler.
Hemi Butler.
Oh, people. There's a conspiracy that he's Michael Jordan's son.
Oh, that's a good one,
shit,
bro.
really?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck them kids.
They got Bam Adebayo, but dude, he just does not match up.
The body size, bro.
With Nikola Jokic, dog.
Yeah.
Does not, bro. But he's a good rebounder. He's average from the mid range, and
I like the heart.
They got a lot of undrafted players, dude, that had played well, bro. They beat the fucking Bucks in the first round, bro.
Jesus God.
They just got hot at the right fucking time. They were in the play-in, bro.
Yeah.
They lost to the Hawks and then beat the Bulls in the play-in to get into the playoffs as an 8 seed.
Last resort,
yeah,
like,
bro. And then in the first round, like everyone had them washed, like fucking swept in the first round to the Bucks. You know, Al came on here, and you know the Bucks were my favorite too. Like it was either Bucks and Nuggets, and Al had picked them. Everyone in America had picked them, bro. And
they came
and the
fucking.
I don't remember who I picked.
And the Heat beat the Bucks in the first round, and then they beat the Knicks.
That one was a crazy series, bro. That shit was good. That was a fun series, bro.
And then they just recently beat Boston,
dude.
I was kind of rooting for Boston.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Because they
I wanted the fucking sweep, bro.
3, right?
I wanted the sweep, bro. I wanted the sweep.
They lost 3, and then they came back and won 3.
Yeah.
And so, dude, that's what I was rooting for.
No team had ever done it.
Yeah,
So like
that's
you
why I
root
was
for
rooting
things
for
like
him,
that
yeah.
in sports. Like when
do.
you see the stats, like no player has ever come back from. So no team. So you're like, oh shit. Like, I'm
but
not to witness that. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But at the same time, do you really want to see Boston have a chance at adding another one to
that's why I was okay with them.
Jimmy Butler, baby.
They lost last year to the Warriors, so I mean,
Yeah.
they just can't get over that fucking hump, bro. But I mean,
Because I think it's them and the Lakers are tied for 17, right? Like as far as most NBA championships in the
Jesus
yeah.
God.
and then
bro.
after that, it's like the Bulls at number 6, like with 6 wins or 6 fucking titles or some shit.
God damn, bro. Leave some for the rest of us. Fuck.
Fucking Lakers and Celtics,
Right.
dog. I mean,
that's all right. But
it sucks.
That's
fuck,
the
hey, you know,
rivalry, right?
fuck both of them. That's a big rivalry.
That's the NBA rivalry, right? Like fucking
Yeah.
Cowboys and 49ers. Fucking
Cowboys versus everyone, dog. What do you mean? Shit. What do you
Cowboys
mean,
versus the
dog? What
world
do you
and
mean?
shit.
Shit.
Right, babe.
haters
that's-
gonna hate.
That's the NBA rivalry, right? Is Celtics and Lakers. Right?
Yeah,
That's
that's a very good one,
Dude, so my bad. So what do the NBA finals remind you of, dude? Because I have a specific time frame in my mind.
the NBA finals.
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
remind
Hold up,
me
let me
of-
see a short. It's a
I-
fucking pew, boy. Wait, who? Wait. It's a white one too.
Ah, bitch, that was one.
You been fucking old men in here, bitch?
It's from my beard, B.
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking getting them grays, baby.
There's coming to mind.
Bro, you threw me off with that shit.
Oh, my bad. So what do the NBA finals remind you of? What do you think about them like when you see the logo NBA finals?
Me personally,
Like, yeah.
it reminds me of watching the 90s Bulls against the Jazz of the 90s because that's like what I remember. I remember the Seattle Supersonics and then the 2 Jazz finals and just remember where I was as a kid watching it. And then, but it also reminds me of like the last days of school, getting out of school and beginning of summer.
Oh yeah. What about you, Melo? I mean,
it was always on TV, right?
Yeah.
So the beginning of summer. That's always when it was starting to get a little bit hot and the days were a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing to watch on TV, so I just put on the fucking game. But I wouldn't even pay attention.
Yeah,
Just to remind
but
me.
it was just background.
you know, it trips me out that you say fucking Bulls because we didn't talk about this before, guys, but Bulls are my favorite squad.
Yeah, well, that.
And so it reminds you of the Bulls. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the fucking Spurs, dog.
Oh yeah,
Because
okay.
of 20, I don't remember what year it was, but I was probably like 13, 14 at the time, 12 at the earliest.
So last year?
So it reminds me of one summer that I had went to go stay at my dad's house, like quote unquote, right? So I lived in my uncle's old room. It was like a little room with like a single bed and a little TV, and I fixed it up like how I wanted it. Like I threw a bunch of shit out and did my thing, right? So that summer I was chilling and I would watch, and that's when the Spurs won it. And I would be, I remember I'd be playing in the side because we had a basketball court on the side.
against the Knicks, right?
I don't remember who it was
Are
against.
you talking
'cause-
about the late 91?
no, like 2000s, bro, like mid 2000s, maybe
2014?
2004.
Oh, they won in
23,
99,
03, 04,
99,
05,
2003, 2005, 2007, 2024.
Those I don't know. It was somewhere in there. I was like 12, 13,
24,
bro.
damn.
12 or 13. I don't
I'd
remember.
be like, wait.
So
will
I'd be playing ball and shit, right? And I remember I would leave my window open so I could be watching the game and shit. And that's what it reminds me of. But it also reminds me of fucking summer school. Like, I mean, being out of summer for summer school. You know what I mean, like being out. I remember the NBA finals would be on and be like, oh fuck, like school's out. Like let's go fuck around.
School's out for summer.
What would you guys do in your summer breaks and shit as a kid?
Ooh.
That's a good one. Let's get into that.
Go with Milo
Because
first.
that's why I want to transition to that.
I think
Milo?
I've already talked about this before.
As a kid, what would you do in the
As a
summers?
kid,
Like
in the summer, just run around, dude, explore, fucking like ride my bike, fucking go and see how far I can get on my bike.
by yourself or would you go home?
With the kids from the neighborhood.
With Al?
And then no, actually, Hal. No, not really. I was always at his dad's house when we were growing up. But we would like going to the desert a lot, like because I grew up in the Northeast and there's like these empty lots
Yeah.
and like there's like Fort Bliss land on the other side of the tracks, so we'd go and explore there and shit.
Go trap lizards and
Trap-
shit.
That's exactly what we did. Trap lizards and fucking like just fuck around and then come
I want
back,
some lizard.
drink some fucking water from the water hose. That was always the best.
Shout out to the
fucking
hose. and
Thirst
shit.
quencher right there,
Yes,
baby.
dude. And then boom, back at it on the bikes. and
That
shit.
taste of
Basically
the
what it was.
hose and shit.
The rubber, the rubber.
Oh, the rubber and the hose.
Rubber hose.
Hey, so what would you do on the last day of school? Do you remember when you were a kid? Do you remember what the traditions were back then when we were kids? I want to see if something sticks out of your mind because I was talking to my shorty about it, dude. And one of her students fucking just did it, and I was like, "Fuck yes, like it's still alive, baby."
In high school?
I'm not gonna say what
When you were a
grade.
kid,
Let's just say when you were from elementary to middle school. Fuck high school. High school is
Yeah,
different.
high school, yeah.
High school is different. When you're in summer, you would go work out. You
Well,
go
fucking,
fuck shit.
you guys
like
didn't do
that.
the shaving cream shit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what would you do?
That well, I wouldn't
Because we grew up in Central, which is a little bit
guys-
different. So we kind of had the same.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, what would you
nothing.
do?
There's nothing special for. I mean, not for me.
What about elementary school though?
Tampoco. I mean,
No?
get out early.
All right, let me see if you hit this on the
with
nail.
us, I remember everyone would fucking sign each other's shirts.
Yes, dog, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes, that's what I'm talking
Everyone wear
about.
a white
Yes,
t-shirt and fucking sign it.
and yes, that's what
That's
the
the
fuck I'm
most
talking about.
South Central shit ever.
Dog. So that's the thing though. Like the last day of school, you would show up and people would just start, writing their names and drawing and do shit. So I remember one year I had a white shirt the last day of school and I didn't do it on purpose. I completely forgot about it. I didn't even think about it. I remember I had stonewashed jeans, shorts, like not short shorts like usual, but I had like longer ones back then.
The jorts.
Yeah, it's the jorts, the 90s jorts. So I'm chilling, right? And I think this was like 4th grade, 3rd or 4th. And next thing you know, we're having like a little party or whatever, and people are saying bye and this and that. And then somebody starts asking me, hey, can I sign your shirt? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, nah, dog. Like, my mom's going to get mad at me and shit. Like, that was the first thought. Like, my mom's going to kick my ass, bro. Like, we're poor and shit. I can't just be writing on my shirts and shit, right? And I was like, fuck it. I was like, let's do it. I just said, fuck
turn
it.
it
dude.
inside out and shit.
So then next thing you know, he did it. My homie did it. El pinche Edward, el Eduardo Ramirez and shit. That was my boy. He fucking signed it. Boom. Next thing you know, I got sworn by all the homies and shit. Boom. Dude, I left school. My shorts were fucking written on my fucking shirt. Everything, dog.
If I was pissed,
Dude, she was pissed, but she's like, it's okay. It's the last day of school. And luckily, like, I got some new clothes like a couple weeks later. But yeah, dude, that was the one thing because I hadn't heard of that. But then my girl told me, she's like, yeah, like one student did this. I was like, what the fuck? Like, they still doing
Wait,
that shit?
did she do that when she was
Nah,
young? Where did she? Oh, but she went
was
to
like
Far
in
East,
the
right? Far East.
Yeah, in the
somewhere?
Valley.
So-
Valley.
So and
Damn.
we went to Henderson, right? They changed the name now.
Shout to Henderson.
So the uniform was a white polo or a blue polo.
Yeah.
So the white polo is what you wore on the last day of school, I guess. You see people fucking with Sharpies and shit.
Mhm.
Do you remember the most famous quote that everyone would write? Be cool.
have a great summer.
have a cool summer.
Have a cool summer. KIT.
KIT, keep in touch.
And then the number and shit.
Stay
Aw.
cool.
Stay cool.
Adorable. You guys are adorable.
I would always tell people, don't be a fool, stay in school and be cool or some stupid shit like that. And then I would draw a Pac-Man.
Oh, really?
I would draw a Pac-Man on their stupid shit.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's badass.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I was shy and shit.
So
out, baby,
that's
still
when
out.
those summers were when I'd go to like visit my pops in California we'd go over there and shit. Or sometimes I'd go to Dallas with my uncle.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would just stay here. We'd play fucking with the homies, with the primos, with going to
The
Scarecrow.
water guns and shit. Fucking
Yeah, dude. When's that?
Neighborhood crew?
Dude, what's that day that everybody gets wet? Dia de San Juan or some shit?
Training day?
Dia de los Niños, Dia de San
Dia
Juan.
de San Juan. When is that or what is it? Like, do you guys know the story about that?
No, I have no idea, dude.
You never heard of it?
No, enlighten us.
What? Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Have you participated?
When we were kids.
Yeah. So, from my knowledge,
And we did it in Segundo Barrio because we would go to by San Ignacio Church.
Yeah.
There's like some little projects like further in by Bowie Bakery. And I remember when we were kids, like my aunt, maybe we had relatives or they were just friends of ours, but we'd go play with them and shit. And we'd do the desmadres way.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Because they would introduce me to desmadres and shit.
Very nice. Very
just
nice.
like one way. So us, we grew up here in Salazar, right in front of Bowie. And I don't know what day it was, but from my knowledge, what I remember, because I don't remember like fully, but we would basically go out and get wet.
Okay.
Whether it would be water guns, water balloons if we had them, buckets of water, whatever we could do, just because we lived there, right? So I remember there was one time where it was raining so fucking hard on that day, and it was a summer day, I believe, that the street was almost flooding. And dude, I mean, cars parked, there's fucking oil, grime, dirt, just bullshit. Dude, us as kids were fucking like, probably, dog. We were riding the thing like it was a water slide and shit. Dog, we would get wet, water balloon, like I said.
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna lie to you, dude. I remember doing that shit.
so that's we would do stupid shit like that. Like we would just have fun, and then other days obviously it was always hot. But I remember that one year was almost flooding and shit. But we were in our trunks, our shorts or whatever, and just fucking go fuck around, dude.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. It was what I knew was it was a day of everybody just go out and get fucking wet, go have fun. But I don't know what the significance is or was. I don't know if it's like if it means, crossing the river that we're all wet. I don't know. I don't know, but enlighten us if you guys know and shit. Actually, let's look it up
we
real
can
quick.
Google it.
Yeah,
You can Google it, but while you do that,
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing that we did when I was a young lad, like I guess like around, I want to say 5th grade was the first year that I did that whole NYSP thing.
Oh, yes, I want to talk about NYSP too, bro.
That's
Talk about that
something
shit.
I looked forward to for the summertime. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you like being outdoors, being active, hanging with your friends, you know, just being a kid. And NYSP was a nice little outlet for kids to go meet and hang and do sports activities and swim. And swimming was like the favorite part.
Yeah,
everyone's favorite part of the day. So we'd go to, it was like, the bus, there was like a bunch of schools that participated in this program, and the bus would pick up the kids at certain schools throughout the city. And then they'd all go to UTEP. Everyone would meet at UTEP, and then they'd break us off into groups, age groups and stuff, and then we'd go and do like 1 week we'd do soccer, 1 week we'd do flag football, another week we'd do basketball and stuff like that, and then kickball one of them.
No, kickball
soccer,
wasn't.
Soccer, basketball,
Swimming too.
and then swimming was midday,
Yeah.
and then there was also like a health class.
Yeah, you had to be in a classroom at one point. Remember?
Yeah, dude.
I remember that.
It was like a health class, and so yeah, that was something everyone looked forward to. You made a lot of friends and throughout the city doing that, and so yeah, National Youth Sports Program.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it ended, but I wonder.
Yeah.
I always wondered, like, what was it? Who's sponsoring that? Like, well, I don't think it was the school district.
Was
I
it
don't think
UTEP?
I don't think so. I think it was like a private organization.
I don't know.
I want to say it was like a private organization.
And then when you're young, you don't think about that
fuck,
shit.
yeah.
Like, it's just like, hey,
you get on the
okay.
bus and shit, and you fucking,
Yeah.
and then they give you a shirt.
And then like
fucking-
our parents were like, fuck yeah, relieved. Like, hey, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. I don't-
my parents
I
were
don't
like,
see
oh
your
my god,
fucking
thank God.
face all summer.
Thank God this motherfucker's out
Oh,
of here.
thank God, he's fucking gone.
But it was fun because it was like what, like a month long, right?
It was like pretty
And
much all
then like
summer.
the
They'd feed us too.
Day, yeah,
Yeah,
they'd
they'd
feed
feed
us,
us, yeah.
fed, and then the last day
Spaghetti?
would be like the Wet and Wild fucking.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
dude, that shit was fucking fire.
So that was
dude.
like the big fiasco and shit, like the fucking grand ending and shit.
I remember that summer when I met you when you were there, and I was like a sixth grader. You were like probably gonna be a freshman.
I think you were a fifth grade. I was a sixth grader.
No, bitch, I was in. We're not a year apart.
Oh,
You were
yeah, you're right.
No,
Bro,
No.
you were super young.
I was gonna be a sixth grader because you're going to Jeff. You're about to go to Jeff.
because I think the last year I did that was like seventh grade.
No, dog, no.
Yeah.
No, because I remember seeing you and
Really?
meeting you there. Because
Oh, did I do it up until 8th?
yeah, because yeah, you did. Because that's where I met all the homies. Started meeting everybody, and that's when I made out with someone for the first time
Oh,
on
nice.
the bus leaving NYSP, dog.
Scam, okay.
What-
Did
what was
un
his
pinche
name?
scam.
What was his name?
Her name was Doug.
Andabas bien verde.
I was bien
Hey,
pinche
you're
verde,
green.
but that summer, dog, I lost my greenness and shit. I scammed her. I scammed her and
Were
shit.
you chewing
Ay,
on
qué
some
rico.
Winter Fresh gum or what?
Some big red and shit, dog. What do you mean?
Ay, qué rico.
Yeah.
Qué rico.
Yeah, dog.
Buddy.
That summer, and I remember Jesse was in there.
Jesse.
Big Jesse. We're all in the back
Oh,
of the
yeah,
bus.
yeah,
Yeah, dog. I don't know what the fuck we were playing. I think we're playing.
Hey, can you believe this? Red of all people participated in this program.
Yeah.
Fuck. What was the name of that game that we were playing?
Suck and blow.
So was this? I think it was Suck and Blow. It was. It was
just
Suck and
kidding,
Blow.
bro.
No, it was. It was. I think it was.
Oh, shit.
That's when I got introduced to Suck and Blow in
Fucking
fifth grade.
Suck and Blow.
Truth
You've
or
never played
Dare?
Suck and Blow, bitch?
No, bitch.
What the fuck? The Northeast
Gotta play
does
right now.
suck, way.
Yeah.
I'm not
right now?
representative of the full Northeast experience.
All
That
right,
was a little
so
different.
for those of you that don't know, Suck and Blow is basically like you get a card of some sort.
Oh, everyone knows what the fuck that is except for Milo.
Yeah,
I'm
doing.
Let's explain it for the people who don't know.
No, let's play it.
Just us three.
I think I know what it is. It's fucking
So basically, I'm gonna show it off. So you get a card,
Pásame la-
ID, and you get
yes, okay. Yeah.
You gotta suck it and hold it, and then the next person
does
you
it?
fucking you blow it to them basically,
Yeah.
and they gotta suck it and like hold it. So whoever drops it, if you're supposed to like kiss them and shit.
Okay.
After like 3 or 4 times, you're supposed to like make out,
So-
and that's what happened to me and shit
So you
with
guys,
that girl.
You guys want to play?
Yeah, let's play it right
That's
now.
what I've been saying, dog. All this whole time. I should trim my mustache for you guys.
Me too. I shaped it up and shit. So you want to get the pokies and shit.
Milo
Fuck,
trimmed
dude.
yours too.
Yeah, we all got fucking trim mustaches.
I just gotta go get my haircut though.
Are you gonna donate it?
Nah, dude. I don't think I can because it's all
Why?
different lengths and shit.
No,
Mullet.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, right?
I'll donate it, I guess, to my tío, my bald tío.
Fucking culo.
Just kidding.
Fucking asshole, bro.
I love my tío, all of them.
didn't
all
see that
all
coming
of them,
at
they're all bald and shit.
Te vas a poner bien bloated, güey. Pour it in a glass.
I know, pouring it. I would say this, but I didn't clean it properly.
Oh, shit.
Nah, it's just dirty,
Bro,
dog.
that just reminded me. Milo, I got something for you, doggy.
Uh-oh. Is it chicky nug nugs?
I wish.
Here you go, baby.
Oh, nice.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Nice.
I heard you like.
IP.
I heard you like them fucking.
Since you love them IPAs so much, baby.
Fuck, I gotta drink it now.
Here, wait, where's it?
That's
Here.
right here. I got one right here.
Oh, you going?
Yeah.
Fucking, I was fucking rummaging through my fridge and I was like, what can I take?
Hey, wait,
today? What can I take?
Presta glass, way. I want to see if Chapter was right.
You want yeah, you can grab one of those. Or the Perionio.
Hold my
Yeah,
mic.
grab it.
Headphones.
Oh yeah. Hey, headphones. Your headphones. Wait. Randy takes the whole thing.
Whoa!
He takes everything.
He catches fire and shit. Oh my god!
He burns the building down. Nah, but I had a couple questions before we get into the rest of the topics because we're almost out, but we're not almost out.
Time flies.
Restroom standards. I have a question for you guys because I don't know if you guys watched Workaholics. Have you guys ever seen Workaholics? You remember I don't know if it was first season, but when Blake's going to the restroom and there's a big ass line for the guy's restroom. And nobody goes to the short stall, the short urinal, because of whatever, like whatever standard guys have. So yeah, whatever stigma it is, that you don't go. Like, what's your guys thought on going on the short urinals?
So if you have,
let me ask you that. 4
urinals, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one guy at the very first.
Okay,
urinal.
we'll talk about this one first. Yeah,
you skip one.
Exactly.
So you go to that's a proper etiquette.
Yeah.
If there's 2 people at 4 urinals and they're standing side by side, then you go to the last one.
Exactly.
And if there's 3 people and there's one vacant, well, you take
go to you take that one. So, last choice. Yeah, same here. What about you, Mario?
I just
same thing.
If there's somebody peeing there, I stand next to them and look at his name. That's what I do. That's what I do.
So you prefer a trough,
dude?
Those old school.
Dude,
ones.
you know which one? You know what I hate
at the Sun Bowl,
dude. When I was a kid, I hated going. I hated going to the fucking UTEP restrooms as a kid because I was at the eye level of everyone's dong, bro. And I would just everyone's dick was in my face, bro. Yes. Fucking getting hit in the face and shit.
There's a bunch of dicks in it.
Dad,
That's why
stop.
It came out this way.
You feel
That's
a little bit of
like
a
this.
slash.
Oh, what the fuck? God,
Me arde el pinche ojo.
it's misty in here. Like, ay.
Hey, why is there so much hair? Well, anyway, I hated those, dude. I fucking hated those. I still hate those to this day, but
Bro,
now it's like my cock out and shit's like, whatever.
Shy guys.
I was looking at a meme. And it said, I was like, why can't we hype each other up? Like, go to the urinal. Hey, nice hog, dog.
Nice hog, bro.
Hog
Shit, I'm
big
jealous,
today,
bro.
bro. Yeah, dude, like, why can't we do
Looking
that?
nice and plump today, fucking ballpark Frank and
Yeah,
shit.
bro. Girls hype themselves up in the bathroom. Why can't dudes?
True. Hey, that's true.
All we do is fucking. Never mind. I say smoke keys, but.
Okay, so what's your standard on the short urinal?
So here's, I love little David has a story and shit. So if it's a family event, I'm gonna stay away from the short urinal because you never know if a kid's gonna come.
Yeah.
And kid needs to pee there, right?
Exactly.
So little David has a story about a fucking like he picks the short urinal.
Yeah.
And sure enough, a fucking dad with his son walks in, just gives him a dirty look. So the next time he goes to pee, he picks the tall urinal, and of course, a fucking tall guy comes in and gives him a dirty look because he has to go to the short urinal.
Fuck, I can't win. Where am I supposed to piss? Bro,
David.
I've pissed in a fucking sink before, dog.
Me too.
Dude,
At home. I did it this morning.
At home and shit.
Not at home. Like we're talking about like public events.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Or bars. I've pissed in the trash can.
Dude, I pissed
Like
on the
old Cincy, dog. Remember, like they only had one fucking toilet on one side and one on the other for the guys.
Stupid.
It was so we'd go like a group of
Yeah.
us. One guy pisses in the fucking toilet, or 2 guys piss in the same toilet. One guy pisses in the sink. One guy pisses in the trash can.
touching swords and shit.
Bro, let's get this fucking line moving, dog.
Dude, fuck.
I hated that. I hated that
everything the
fucking
same
restroom
way.
so much.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
I hated that restroom
Bro,
so
and then
much.
Shout out to old Cincy, by the way.
Yeah.
fucking Chalang always had to fucking blow it up, bro. Always, every time he's like, fuck, bro, I'm gonna go blow up this bathroom. I'm like, God damn it, bro.
Really?
Yeah, he would go. And he had a lock, so he didn't
Dude,
go.
Yeah.
who poops at bars, bro?
Chalang.
That's
All
nasty,
the
dog.
time.
I've been known to drop a few bombs.
I don't think I've ever pooped at a bar.
I have one time in the Northeast at the Eagles Nest. Remember the Eagles Nest? Did you guys ever go there?
I don't like pooping in public, basically.
I had to, bro. I
Never
couldn't-
never
I
take
couldn't
a
hold
shit
it.
at Coconuts, dog.
Never take a shit at 7-Eleven. Oh my god!
oh,
I have a
bro.
story.
Bro.
I have a story for that one.
There's
Never
always
again.
shit on the walls at 7-Eleven. There's always shit on the walls, bro.
Dog, I remember one time I was with this
I'd rather
shorty,
go piss in a fucking Porta John and shit.
Yeah,
Porta-
true.
Dude, fuck.
and I was there in the hood, and I had to poop, and I was like, I'm not gonna poop at her fucking crib. Like her family's here, this and that. Like there's one bathroom for like 8 people, right? I was like, nah, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Pinche torzón. And I was like, oh, this shit
And
hurts.
then the longer you hold
Yeah,
it, like,
the more you hold it, it just gets worse. And I was like, fuck. I was like, hey, you know what? I gotta sleep in like early and shit. I gotta work tomorrow and shit. I gotta go. I fucking booked it. But it's like 7:30 p.m. Right? I fucking go to 7-Eleven and I was like, "Oh, I gotta use the restroom." And, pues aquí tengo la llave, mijo. And I was like, "Fuck." And then the shit's all nasty, and I was like,
Just shit on the keys.
dude, there's a peep on the fucking key.
There's a little bit of pase.
Ugh. So I fucking opened it. Dude, the restroom was like brown, bro. The walls were brown.
From shit?
I don't know if it was shit, but
Or
just
mud.
grime.
Dude.
Graffiti everywhere.
Which 7-Eleven was this?
I'll tell you off air. But
All right.
let me just say this. It's on Alameda.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all you gotta say.
Dog.
I know which one.
I had to take the meanest shit.
A la mierda.
A la mierda.
I had to take the biggest mierda of my life on a la mierda.
Oh,
Dude, that shit sucked. That shit was disgusting. Never again will I poop in public, especially a fucking gas station. If I have to, I'll just shit on the side of the road. Like, fuck it. Open my car doors.
Dude.
Let it out, baby.
You gotta go, bro.
Don't use the restroom at Church's Chicken downtown
Well, hell no.
because I remember once,
Paisano?
I had to piss
Hell
one time.
no.
I had to piss real bad,
Yeah.
and I walk into the bathroom. But if you've been to that one,
Yes.
there's a urinal and a toilet, but
Oh,
no
yeah.
stall, like no fucking
Yeah,
door.
no
It's
door.
just a toilet there. So I walk in, and lo and behold, this is a dude taking a shit.
It's like
In
jail.
the urinal.
Yeah, no, he's taking a shit in the
Oh.
in the toilet on the toilet.
That guy's,
But I
been,
had to pee,
that guy's
bro.
been to jail before.
I didn't give a fuck, bro. I had to pee, so I just there fucking peeing, and we locked eyes. It was very awkward. Neither one of us. He didn't tell me to leave. I didn't fucking want to leave. Wash my hands and fucking deuce.
You know where I do recommend in public to take a shit, and we both been there? Bucky's, bro. Bucky's gas station?
What's Bucky's? Oh, the
Beaver?
Yeah, the Beaver.
Like
okay.
in Central Texas?
Really?
Bro, remember when we went? I think me, you, and Rod all took a shit, no?
I
Just 'cause
stole
we-
something from Bucky's. What did I steal?
corn
I
nuggets.
but I unintentionally.
I don't know what he stole.
Unintentionally,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Sunglasses or a hat?
Oh, I think so. You walked out with it on
Remember?
your head. Yeah,
I
by
was-
accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
saw something. I put it on. We're walking around.
Oh, dude, we were shopping for
paid,
fucking 2
yeah.
hours and
Really?
shit.
I paid. and we're,
Buc-ee's is
like,
shit.
walking out. I'm like,
I've never been there.
oh shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might have been.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna do the river.
We're gonna go float the river.
Oh, nice.
That
In
shit
Austin?
was so fucking fun, dog. I want to do that shit again, dog. That shit was fun.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a good time.
Let my little girls get a little older and shit.
So it was
True.
fucking.
We gotta go. We just gotta be careful for them fucking water moccasins.
Hey, bitch. Don't even get me started with that. All right, so let's transition real quick before we dip out. We're still gonna be here for a little while, but I had a question for you guys.
Let's keep going, bro. I got a lot on my mind today.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Antarctica and shit? Because I've been hearing a lot of weird shit. I've been seeing a lot of weird shit. Conspiracy wise. Because there's that big treaty or whatever from like all the nations where they basically signed it where no civilians can just go and explore Antarctica.
Yeah,
Right.
I've heard
Which I think that's fucking weird. First red flag.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then second is I've heard different things as far as Hitler, that he fled to Antarctica.
It's
That
like
there's-
okay, so Antarctica they signed a peace treaty. No one can go. No one can go.
Only like research and
Yeah.
stupid shit like that. Right.
Obviously, red flag, like you said, like it's dangerous. Like if like why? Like if it was dangerous, okay, people want to go try it and kill themselves. Cool. People still fucking hike Mount Kilimanjaro and
Yeah,
fucking
Mount Everest and shit.
and shit. So like, and they
By the
people
Lupus
die,
Peak. Yeah,
but
exactly.
they don't close that down. So
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck's still going on over there?
I've heard. Oh, sorry. I've heard that there's pyramids there.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I heard that. I mean, I saw this thing at I went to some space museum in New Mexico I think last year for my birthday. And back in the day, like millions of years ago or whatever it was, Antarctica used to be a jungle, tropical area, especially for dinosaurs. Like it was fucking crazy. I saw this
Well,
crazy ass video, bro.
yeah.
Like crazy shit.
We can't get into the specifics of all that, but like
Yeah.
Earth as we know it has always gone through severe climate changes.
Yeah.
We've had
So
the ice
it
ages,
flips. It
We've
flips.
had severe droughts.
Mhm.
We've had severe like rain. I mean, you have to think about we're here for like a fucking very minute, very
Fucking
Nothing.
microscopic
Yeah.
fucking. point
Yeah,
of
because
time,
El
yeah.
Paso used to be all ocean. Like we were all under ocean.
Yeah, we're all
Like,
under ocean.
underwater and shit.
So I see like seashells in fucking mountains and shit.
Exactly.
Fucking fossilized seashells.
the landscape has changed
Yeah.
throughout.
Well, the Sahara
history
used to
of
be
time.
jungle and shit.
Yeah,
fucking.
right. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they were saying that the next whatever is gonna flip. So basically, where it's hot, it's gonna be cold. Where it's cold, it's gonna be hot. Whatever. So that's where they're saying that the new ice age is coming soon, but I don't know.
Soon,
I've
soon could be in fucking 100,000 years,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
that's really long,
Yeah,
long
true.
gone.
and then I've seen the octopi, whatever. Did you guys see that crazy shit?
Yeah,
that they're
so-
alien and that they're like in Antarctica that they
Yeah,
found some giant one.
Yeah,
Did you guys send that shit to us?
yeah. I think you sent it.
Right?
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about
Because
it.
I'd seen that one before too, but
I don't know. Say
You-
Cthulhu. Cthulhu. You guys know who Cthulhu is?
nah.
Oh, that's never mind. It's I don't
Talk to
know.
us about it.
Cthulhu's like this the mythical.
It's a
creature.
mythical
giant,
creature.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a kraken?
giant octopus. Yeah, like a
Okay.
kraken, and it's from
Which one's bigger, Kraken or a Thulu?
I think they're the same
Cthulhu.
thing. I think it's just different names for the same thing. No, you know what? Cthulhu, I think, has like a sort of like a man's fucking body, kind of. I don't know. It's I don't know the exact details.
It has
but,
different powers, no? Like
Yeah, it's like fucking
telepathy and shit. Or
Oh no, not that one. No, you talk about that one. Talk about
Oh,
the
no.
telepathy one.
What? Oh, I thought that's what we were talking about. I don't know.
Well, Cthulhu is just like a fucking from like H.P. Lovecraft or whatever, that author. It's like one of his characters, but yeah,
Oh no.
So it's based off of like someone's like voyage. So
yeah, that the
Sailing
old
and
sailors
shit,
and old
yeah.
mariners,
like
used
the
to
Moby
fucking-
Dick type shit.
basically.
Interesting.
That's just bugging me. and shit.
I know, dude.
What is that?
It's gonna
Is
end
that
up
another
in my
gnat or
fucking
what?
beer again, bro.
Where is gnats coming from and shit?
Fucking no, but the one you sent was the it was like a giant squid, right? It's a massive squid with
There's got telepathy and that the
telepathic powers and fucking.
something about that they chopped off the arms and it was still like moving or some
I
shit.
think so. Didn't it grow another tentacle or my?
Some shit like
Yeah,
that.
some crazy shit. Wait, like
Well, on that in the movie Alien versus Predator or Alien, didn't they find one of the fucking aliens in Antarctica?
yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Because that's transitioning into they think that octopus
Is
is an alien. Yeah, because of the way it I guess acts and interacts. Have you seen it when it's in a jar? They put it in a jar. They put an octopus in a jar and they seal the lid shut, and it figures out how to open up the lid, and it comes out. It comes out of the fucking lid. It's crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah, they're really intelligent too. Like octopuses are really intelligent.
Yeah, they are.
Well, what were they saying? What's the common knowledge that people know more about space than they do
in the ocean.
the depths of the ocean?
Yeah, wait, that's
So-
crazy. Like the Mariana Trench, dude. Like,
Yeah.
way the fuck, dude. That's crazy. How much water is that, dude? That's fucking mind-boggling.
It is, and we know nothing about
We
it.
know nothing about that because we can't get there. Well, we do get
They've
down
tried.
there. Yeah, they've never made it to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, though. They never made
Where's
it to
that? Where's it? The
The
Mariana Trench?
Atlantic Ocean. It's like basically the Grand
Never heard of
Canyon
it.
in the ocean. It's
Yeah.
the lowest point on Earth.
Oh no
It's-
shit.
It's
Yeah.
part of like the tectonic shift.
Yeah,
plates,
like it's
so-
all that shit. Yeah,
So
yeah. That's the lowest, darkest, most loneliest fucking place on the planet. Which is the bottom of the Mariana. And they've never made it that far.
Damn. Have you guys seen the King Kong Godzilla shit with the oceans in Antarctica too?
No.
No.
Yeah.
The
Did you
newest
see
one.
that movie, the newest,
newest
one.
one? that just
Oh,
came out?
Where
it was on TV while I was looking
they
at it, but my
traveled-
brain was not
Don't they
functioning
travel
properly.
through Antarctica?
Yeah,
to
like-
access like a whole different fucking.
Dude, did you see
World.
the way everything was like upside down and like all
Yeah.
crazy with the gorilla?
Oh, I gotta
Dude.
see that shit. That sounds awesome.
Bro, people keep dropping hints like movies like it's known, bro. It's there. Like I don't know.
I mean, yeah. See, everyone just makes what they want. You know, like they'll change the narrative. They'll create something out of anything, really.
Do you guys believe that? Yeah, but do you guys believe that Hitler moved from that other one, that other conspiracy about Hitler that he moved to Antarctica or Argentina?
Argentina.
Because there was both that he fled both, that he went to another world through Antarctica, or that he also stayed in
So let's
Argentina.
begin. So in history, we're taught
Yeah.
that he offed himself.
Yeah, that's what we're taught.
As the
David
Axis
Braun.
power. So they were like fucking the Allies were fucking they were coming for him. He fucking basically shot himself. They found a body. Did they do DNA testing or
No,
whatnot?
hell no.
No. It could, there would. So the theory is that it was it someone one of his
Basically, like
officers and
yeah,
shit.
basically his right hand man that just took the fall for it.
or was it that it was a female body?
Wasn't it what they call the doppelganger? Not a doppelganger.
Oh yeah,
What is it when? Not a twin. There's a word for it. I can't think of it right now.
Someone that shares
The body double.
A body
Yeah.
double.
basically a body double.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so there's no hard facts that it was in fact Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, and then a lot of Nazis fled to South America.
Yeah.
South America and here America too.
Le dieron
Yeah.
chance, güey.
North America.
Like, chance, no hay chance.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, because we got a lot of like Nazi scientists, right, to work on fucking
Physicists and all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
working
and
for
even-
NASA.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yep.
crazy
NASA.
shit, man. Like, and people don't talk about that. It's fucking, that's mind boggling.
Oh, and then just to real quick, NASA started off as exploring the fucking oceans. Remember that? And then
Really?
then apparently that they found some shit that they didn't fuck with, and they just said, you know, fuck this, we're gonna. That's what I heard, bro. That's
Like,
another
we're like,
conspiracy.
fuck this, and it was,
That's what I heard, that there was some shit that might have been down there that they didn't want to fuck with. That they just said, fuck it, we're gonna go explore space instead. That's what I understood.
It was probably easier to explore
Watch.
space than it is the ocean, bro. Because thinking about how, like the pressure, man, like how much fucking water is pushing down against you. That's fucking crazy. And in space, there's no pressure. You just got to get out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's
that's
crazy.
Well, yeah, fucking that Hitler was in Argentina, and then there's like I think it's in Argentina. There's like this fucking colony of like German quote unquote Mennonites, and they're all fucking like they're like obviously light skinned, blue eyed and shit, and they all speak fluent German, but they still have like Nazi values, and it's like they're secluded in somewhere in I don't know if it's Argentina or fucking another one of those countries.
And their government just lets them be?
Yeah, I mean they got their fucking on.
Oh, dude, I did see some
or
shit like that
Venezuela.
recently.
Could have been Venezuela. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like their own community and shit, right? Yeah,
But they still hold Nazi values. Like they fucking still like they're still Nazis. That's fucking mind boggling, dude. Like
Well, I mean, there's
I want to say Venezuela because
There's
Venezuela is
still-
very hostile to U.S. and
There's still some in the U.S., like everywhere.
Yeah.
Every
yeah, but not like out in the open type
No,
shit.
no,
you know,
no,
not
of
like
course
that.
not.
well,
Nah, hell no.
well, I mean
Like
there
that-
are well
They're
fucking
starting-
they're starting. to
Yeah,
do it.
they're starting
They
to.
have been since 2017. I wonder what happened that year.
No, but that fucking that community, dude. I just saw a documentary about some weird shit like that, like
Yeah?
I'm not sure, but I was out of my mind at that time. So I kind of like you kind of opened that piece to me. But yeah, I remember there was like the community, and that's what they said. They just pretty much set up their own little German towns, and that's why a lot of the kids are like they know German out there, and they're weddles and this and that because of
That's crazy.
yeah, dude.
The Aryan race and shit.
Yes, dude, it's fucking insane.
Damn, dude. I've kind of talking on the government topics. Have you guys heard of Project MK Ultra?
I've heard of it, the mind control, right, or some shit.
Yeah,
like that?
mind control. You heard of it?
Yeah.
I've
That's
heard of it,
fucking-
but I don't know too much of it. Do you know?
Yeah, so
to us
basically,
about it.
during the 60s, it was always a conspiracy, right? Like, oh, the government's trying to control your mind through LSD. So what they would do, that came out later, the documents became unclassified, that they were hiring hookers to fucking go and get Johns, and then they would take them to like a hotel room and they'd fucking secretly dose them with LSD. And while they're high on LSD, they're trying to control their minds, right? And so they'd fucking watch them and fucking like try to manipulate them. So this went on for like a decade, dude, and fucking people denied that it happened, but they were fucking with their chemistry, their brain chemistry, and a lot of them became really fucked up, like super like fucking out of it, right? The theory goes is that Charles Manson was part of the MK Ultra.
yes.
Yeah, like he was part of the experiment.
Yeah.
Little cult.
So, the little cult, and so everything that happened with the Sharon Tate murders didn't really go down that way. That's just what the prosecution and basically the papers fucking played out the story that way. It never went down like that. Charles Manson was because he was always in and out of jail, and they're like, how the fuck is this fool getting away with everything? Well, he was a secret participant in MK Ultra, and he was participating in the experiments too, and he was helping the CIA. And then when they didn't need him anymore and he was gonna talk, like, fuck you, bitch, like you're gonna take the fall for this. And I don't know the details about the murders, but that's a conspiracy.
No
That-
shit.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
shit.
there's
fucking
a whole
crazy.
book on it.
That
Like,
shit's like,
yeah,
it's believable.
yeah, it is.
It is.
Dude, it is because
A lot of shit lines up and makes sense. Like if you actually think about it, like freely, a lot of shit makes sense.
yeah, dude. If you think about just like the justice system in general, like when somebody goes on trial for anything, the truth isn't really what's told to the jury. It's the story the prosecutors create in order to fit their narrative.
That's why the best attorneys are the people that can sway someone's fucking.
Yeah, they can make up some tall tales and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. And it's mind blowing because like, what the fuck is the point of this? Justice is fucking supposed to be truth, but it's not. It's just this made up story to try to get somebody thrown in jail or get somebody thrown out of jail. You know what I mean? Like
It's like evidence, and there's the evidence.
You
No,
should- you should
fucking
at least
evidence is there.
You should at least piece it together and make the truth come out. But no, dude, they make up all sorts of crazy shit. Like fucking like OJ, the fucking
OJ is Kim Kardashian. I mean, Khloe Kardashian's dad.
Khloe
That's
Kard-
another conspiracy.
That's a conspiracy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
talking about the Kardashians because of my shirt.
Oh, true. I like that shirt, dog.
Technically-
What was it? It's Kendall starting five. We got Devin Booker, Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Clarkson, Ben Simmons and Blake Griffin, my boy, BG.
Griffin.
Who's the most recent one?
Well,
Right now it's Bad Bunny, right?
Bad Bunny.
But
But I just saw this morning, right?
I think-
no,
I
not.
think there's a
Simmons,
six-man.
no?
There's a 6-man.
Oh shit! Another
I don't
NBA
know,
player?
No, yeah.
Probably LeBron and shit.
Someone coming off
Ron
the
Brown?
bench and shit.
Oh, Jordan Clarkson, no?
Isn't he on it?
No, not Jordan
Clarkson?
Clarkson. Jordan Poole. No?
Is that? I
No?
don't know. But yeah, bro.
I don't know, Doug. I don't keep up
I
with
saw
those
this shit,
bitches.
dog. I was like, this is my fucking NBA finals shit.
That's tight.
I don't
I
have
like
a
that shit.
I don't have a fucking dog in this race.
I got my Super Bowl shirt, the Cowboys versus everybody, and it's against the refs and shit. That's my fucking NFL playoff fucking shirt.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I got so many fucking compliments. I wore this shit the other day out.
Okay, it's just
Yeah,
tight, dude. It's
And
badass.
everyone was like, bro, that's a fucking dope ass shirt. I was like, it's pretty funny, right? funny, right?
When I first saw it, I was like, "Why the fuck is this fool wearing a Kendall Jenner shirt?" And then I looked at it, I was like, "Ah."
She is my favorite Kardashian. Oh no, well yeah, her and Courtney.
The one with Travis Barker. She's a little baddie.
Yeah.
I like her.
I don't know, man.
The
I got,
mom.
I'm gonna OG. I got the mom. I was like, well, which mom?
Chris.
Well, now she's only has like the most kids on her. The one that was like the mom first or some shit.
What?
Wait, who are you talking about?
The
Kris
one
Jenner?
that's the one that's no the one that was a mom of the one that was a mom,
Mom
first.
first,
Scott
oh.
Disick's girl.
Oh yeah, that's.
I think she's the baddest. one.
Courtney.
I don't know their names, Doug. Courtney. Yeah.
Well,
I like
think
I like
she's a
that
baddie.
clip of the Disick when he offers the mom something to drink. She's like, "Oh, I will take a mineral water." It's because he's like, "I don't need your whole life story here." He's
Dude,
fucking gangster, bro.
I love Scott Disick, bro.
Oh, dude.
Whatever happened to that guy?
He's there.
He's all fucking
He's there.
doing
He's there.
piles of cocaine, fucking all sorts
Yeah.
of hookers.
He's still there, bro.
Is he rich?
I'm sure he is.
Huh?
Yeah, his family.
I'm sure he was rich before. Fucking,
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To have that kind of fucking audacity, dude, you got to be fucking rich. That's rich people mamones.
I just keeping it real. So. Oh my bad. Did I hit you?
How many of us would do that to our suegras? Exactly.
Hey, Milo, I wanted to ask you, what's a Black Knight satellite? What is that?
Oh, the Black Knight satellite. If you have a chance, Google it. The image. So,
All right, I'll Google it right now.
so I think back in the 80s, way like one of the satellites took a picture of this weird fucking thing in space, right?
Black Knight satellite?
Black Knight, like
Knight.
like a
K-N-I?
knight in shining armor.
KN.
So they took a picture of this weird object, right, in space. The official story is that it's just space debris. But it looks like a fucking spacecraft, dude. It's
Right.
crazy and it's black. And it looks just like a crazy shape. So what they say is that that's actually an alien satellite that's keeping tabs on fucking
us.
So yeah, look at that shit, dude. That
That one right there?
Yeah, tell me that doesn't look.
That they noticed it and then it just like disappeared after a while, right?
No, I think it's still floating around there somewhere.
What?
Yeah, dude. See? Tell me that doesn't look like a spacecraft, way.
Hey, wait.
Oh, wait, space.
God damn it, bro.
Wait, is that
Zoom.
Antarctica?
Oh shit.
Damn, dude, that looks crazy.
That looks crazy, right? Like they say it's just space
It looks
debris,
like it looks like a piece of metal and shit.
but yeah. But I
Like
mean,
a
that's-
knife.
That's the whole fucking that's the whole conspiracy. There's another picture too that looks even crazier.
I bet.
All right, go back. I'll tell you which one.
So again,
The first one. Go to the first one.
so again,
That one, yeah. Tell me
what-
that doesn't look.
so just a random satellite took images and that's what they found.
Yeah, they found that. But I mean, that's the whole conspiracy. It could just be space debris. More than likely, it is.
Dude, I don't
but-
know, dude. I do believe in aliens. I will say that. Maybe we are the aliens. Like
Maybe.
our evolution, time travel, all that
maybe,
bullshit.
Maybe
we
they
evolved
left
to
us
something.
here and they left and they're just like seeing
Now,
how
well-
we evolved throughout these years.
Have you heard the Adam and Eve theory?
No.
That one, this one, I kind of remember more of it, but apparently the whole apparently with the whole fucking the whole comet shit with the dinosaurs, it was a comet that had a pod with Adam and Eve in it, but they're saying that an octopi, whatever you want to call it, it was attached to it because they say alien. Those are aliens themselves. That it attached to it somehow. It got caught in the fucking comet, or a couple of them did. Crashed down to Earth, killed the fucking dinosaurs. Boom, Adam and Eve came out. As they were sent from an advanced civilization through a pod, not a comet, quote unquote. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
So they said that when they crashed, those alien forms, which are the octopus, they stayed here, and that's when they evolved, and they have the telepathy. They're smart, like we were just saying, but we are the aliens. Like they send us here just to kind of see what the fuck would do. like how we evolve, how we
Like an experiment.
like an experiment. Yeah. So it's like time travel. Somebody civilizations ahead, and that's why they kind of like
we're talking
dropped human.
Kind of like a terrarium, kind of
we're
like
talking
kinda.
like-
Yeah.
We're talking about thousands of years.
talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Who has that kind of
Time
time,
travel, bro.
Who has that kind of time to fucking see something evolve like that?
time travel, bro. I don't know.
So I mean,
That's
if,
what I heard. That's one of the.
if you think about time as linear, then yeah, you don't have that kind of time. But if you don't think of time as linear, you have infinite. So the way like a lot of people talk about aliens is like, oh, they come from far away, right? They come from a faraway galaxy that's looking at time linear. What if they're just in a different dimension? And the way I like to think about it is like, it's like we're still in the same space, right? Let's say planet Earth and the ocean. We're still on planet Earth, but when you go to an ocean, it's a different world. You know what I mean? And that's the way I look at aliens. Like maybe they're just in a different dimension. Maybe it's all in your mind, or maybe your mind transcends dimensions. And that's what they say a lot of, like, what is it? Not hallucinogenic, psychedelic drugs.
Psychedelics.
Then
They take you there.
They take you there, and that's why people say they interact with other beings.
That's why the government
doesn't want you going over
illegal, because they don't want you connecting to a higher level.
From infancy, from adolescence, we're taught and instilled in our brain the time, like the whole concept of time,
That
like
it's linear.
clocks, time.
Yeah.
You know, keeping us on the schedule, on calendar, time. It's just like engraved in our minds and shit. So like we haven't. What is it? Time is infinite, or what?
Yeah, time is infinite.
Dude, there's this one thing that I don't know if I truly believe it 100%, but I'm starting to like kind of be like, what the fuck? I feel like when we die, we just go to a different dimension. Like we die in this world. Like if I were to go home right now and I die on the fucking freeway, I die and I leave you guys here.
Mhm.
I go to boom, I'm gone, right?
Mhm.
But
Are
I
you-
feel like
are
I
you
go to
still you, though? Are
I'm
you
still
still you?
me, but I go to another place and I'm just like I just continue. Same thing
Oh,
with you. Like
yeah.
if you were to
Yeah.
fucking, let's just say you go to fucking shopping and you get shot up, boom, you're dead. Boom, you go to the next, but there you are. Like
But just living
Living
the
it
same
life.
life.
yeah,
Living the same
I
life?
feel it is
Like, living the
because
same life.
Like
a
creating,
lot of-
creating alternate universes, like just different
Basically.
timelines.
basically because I feel like
you're talking about that, like when you first die. It could have been like
no, like we're just living in different dimensions. I feel. I don't know how to explain
You're talking
it.
about like the multi-universe theory, where like every decision you make creates a new universe.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? So like, let's say for instance, you're gonna drive home. You're gonna take the freeway home, but you decide to take the border, and you take the border, and there's a car wreck, and you die. But the you that took the freeway is still living. Is that what you're saying? Like
Something similar to that,
Okay.
but in a different dimension. Like I die, but then I wake up in another dimension where I'm just like, oh, like a dream. Like, oh, that was just a dream type
Dream
shit.
within a dream.
Yeah, type
Just
that
a
type of thing where
dream,
we
just a dream.
you just keep going. Like
Okay.
I don't know.
I can see that.
I don't know. That something's been fucking with me lately, and just tell me that.
So I mean, it kind of goes into. Have you guys seen the Skinwalker Ranch
Utah?
documentary? Yeah,
Is
in
it-
Utah.
I haven't, but I've
What is that?
It's basically it's this ranch, right? So I guess you're not supposed to talk about skinwalkers, but we'll talk about skinwalkers.
Bitch, you're not supposed to talk. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. So, anyways, well, I won't go into it. You guys research skinwalkers on your own. So, excuse me. So what they did a bunch of research at this ranch where basically that's where the dimensions you can go in through each dimensions. And there's a bunch of creatures and a bunch of different beings that go from the want to say quote unquote fourth dimension into our dimension back and forth, right? And so that's where I started thinking. I'm like, damn, dude, like there's so much shit that we just don't know, that we can't comprehend yet.
Yeah.
That like it's fucking mind boggling. Because I've seen that Carl Sagan video where it's like if somebody lives in the first dimension, you're a line, right? You're just like a little line. You can't see anything outside of the line. If you live in the second dimension, it's like a square, but you can look up this way, down that way, but you can't look like this. But us in the third dimension, if we live in 3D, we can put a pencil through the paper in that square. The square is going to be able to see the pencil go through, but not know where it came from. And in the third dimension, for us, for the fourth dimension, we don't know how they come into the fourth dimension. So they can come in and out as they please, but we can't comprehend it.
So that's what we're trying to figure out, is the fourth dimension.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just like it's something we can't figure it out. We don't know. We don't have the mind capacity to do it. Like in the Mothman prophecies, is like how come these creatures just don't tell us what they are or explain themselves
we
to
do
us?
have the capacity. We're just like
We haven't unlocked it yet.
we've been kept like
Well, I mean, have you ever tried explaining yourself to a cockroach?
no.
Never.
The cockroach is never going to understand it. Like we're never going to understand it. It's too much.
It's like Men in Black, dog.
Dude, I've never seen Men in Black as an adult. Only as a kid, and I thought that show was weird. But like now, I want to watch it as an adult. The original ones, right?
Yeah,
Watch it on shrooms.
I want to. Do you guys feel like shrooms, LSD, all that shit? You think that really would unlock some sort of higher being connection?
So. I mean,
I think so too. I really do think so.
Where do these people that create all these movies? Where do these concepts come from?
Exactly.
Anything, man. I mean, inspiration can come from anything.
Anything.
Yeah, but I think to go back to that, I do think, man, like psychedelics can
connect you,
and unlock certain things because human beings have been getting high for fucking millennia, dude.
Yep.
And it wasn't only until fucking within the past 50 years that they're like, all right, we need to cut this shit out.
Yeah,
that's also a fucking tiny fraction of the time that humans have been around, dude.
They also said about the natives that they know about like the different herbs, different things of this.
Well, yeah,
and that's why they kind of.
And then,
why did they have them off?
Exactly, because they were connected to on a spiritual level and shit.
Yeah, dude, a very spiritual level.
And
then just unlocking different technologies, like the fucking pyramids and like.
And that just goes
shit,
to that. Like,
it's
we still don't even know. Like,
we still don't know how they
don't
did
even
it.
know how.
There's no way, dude.
Where?
An advanced civilization did that shit.
What, where, when, why? We don't know any of those.
Dude, the precision and the craftsmanship that went into the pyramids, dude, every fucking giant stone fits in perfectly.
And we've been taught, like, it's been with a chisel. There's no goddamn
they're
way.
Like slaves.
They're
like,
chisel.
If you have enough slaves, you can do that.
So I'm like, dude,
no way.
Like,
there's no way,
dude. It's crazy. Or that coral shit in Florida. Have you heard about that? The coral castle.
Nah.
It's like this
coral castle.
Coral castle. So there's one cat decided he was gonna build like this fucking monument with coral, and they say that he built it by himself at night, like just at night, and he was able to move all these giant fucking coral blocks.
Those?
I think that's what it looks like.
Ed Leeds Galvin.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So his story is that he figured out how the Egyptians did it, and he had the technology, and he was able to create that by himself.
That's a big fucking lot, bro.
But he took it to the grave with him. He didn't want to give it to the world. He's like, fuck that, y'all figure it out, and he died knowing the secrets. And then that's a story.
I sent you this other one.
What the fuck, bro?
About the whole fucking Grand Canyon, about how like there's fucking like monuments and like what are they, like the Sphinx, and other fucking
have you guys
Egyptian related type fucking objects and buildings.
Really?
Have you heard the conspiracy of that?
And then that, like, there's certain areas that are like fucking
blocked off.
Yeah, you can't. There's no access to it to the public.
Really?
So yeah, I don't know if you want to get into, but do you know about the Grand Canyon?
No, but just like you can kind of see like where like you could see certain like parts of the Grand Canyon that have eroded throughout, obviously, but you can still kind of make out certain features of like this Sphinx type. Or like pharaohs.
No, that's how I haven't heard that one. But I've heard that the world is that Egypt. You can go to Egypt through the Grand Canyon. Apparently, it's connected.
Or that the Grand Canyon is Egypt.
Yeah, that everything is so. That there's a bunch of areas that are blocked off from the government that you can't explore because of that. It's like portals and dimensions. That the Grand Canyon is super like unexplored as far as that goes. That is like blocked off and shit. That you can connect to Africa and. Like through them, apparently that it's all connected. Some weird shit, dude. Like, have you guys heard about the maps the original maps of the world? You know how it shows Antarctica at the bottom, South Pole, North Pole, whatever. Apparently there's these maps from like 1400s, 1300s or whatever that they were bigger. Like there's a bigger land masses around us.
Really?
And that they started editing it, kind of keeping it smaller. I don't know, dude. I've seen some crazy shit. Yeah. I'll try to find this shit right now.
Well, I mean, with the internet, all sorts of crazy shit comes out.
Yeah,
dude,
but for sure. There's the conspiracy within that. Like maybe it's just the whole notion of the conspiracy is a conspiracy. Like, hey, let these motherfuckers like go fucking run around in fucking circles looking up shit that, you know, it's just for entertainment purposes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, even then, fucking. What's another?
Just to keep throwing us off even further, keep throwing us off even further
to distract us from what's really going on.
So I mean,
what about Epstein?
Dude.
Dude.
I think that's one of the more popular ones.
Yeah. Go off on that one.
No, just he didn't kill himself, obviously, but he was part of one of the world elites.
Yeah, dude. So isn't the theory that he would fucking get people to his private island, get him in.
Located in the Bahamas, right?
I think it was the Bahamas. Yeah, it was his own private island, and he would get them in fucking very bad situations, like with underage people, and then blackmail them so that they would like isn't that the story?
Gain more.
Yeah, he'd gain more money, more wealth, more power, and he had all these fucking videos on all the world elites and the entertainment elites and all that shit.
Right.
So like a lot of people are like, oh, they're dirty pedophiles. They're dirty. I don't think they necessarily went there to do nasty shit like that.
But
I think he put them in compromising situations on purpose. He exploited them, and then but before they knew it was too fucking late. So yeah, and then eventually he got caught, and it's so crazy. Oh yeah, well we didn't realize he's gonna hang himself.
The news media doesn't even go into depth in like covering that type of fucking news because they're better off fucking we'll throw this Amber Heard Johnny Depp bullshit.
Yeah,
the fucking public will feed off of that shit. Like,
she shit the bed.
Yeah. But rather than going to like what's going on with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell and now more recently like Jamie Foxx, like what's going on? With Jamie Foxx?
What happened with Jamie Foxx?
Well, I don't know. He's like fucking like apparently he had like a blood clot and now he's like paralyzed and
what?
Fucking blind or some shit.
What?
But no one's covering that. Like why?
I had no idea. Poor Jamie Foxx. I love Jamie Foxx. He's a shit.
Well, apparently like either he said something or I don't know what. Fuck. And then from one day to another, like he experienced something a blood clot, quote unquote, and now his health is deteriorating. And
yeah, man.
I mean, I don't know.
It's weird shit.
You'd have to look into that. I don't really know too much, but it's just crazy to.
That's one of them. It doesn't really show it, dude. I can't find it, but I mean, if you guys can see, it's fucking big. I can't find other shit.
That's Antarctica is like that massive fucking landmass right there.
Yeah, but dude, I just can't find the fucking thing, like where it shows the different.
Well, I'm no Magellan myself, but
can't find it. Can't find it.
No, and that's just another conspiracy. Like we really don't really know what maps look like because everyone has their like. What is it? The map making is cartography,
dude. Okay,
so the first people that would explore, like these sailors, they'd go on expeditions and they map what they'd see. Mm-hmm. So there's like these different conspiracies that certain continents are actually smaller or larger than they truly are,
dude. So that's what I don't understand. Like these fucking sailors, these maps that they made 200 years ago, before drones. Like how the fuck? Like how do they know? Like. How?
I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure there's science
math.
to it.
There's math involved.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, there's no like. How do you know the aerial view, bro? Maybe, like how? I can't comprehend it.
Maybe they calculate with the horizon. Maybe with the stars. I don't know. I don't know.
Like the.
It just doesn't add up to me. It doesn't make sense. Like,
there's got to be a way.
There's a math.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do they know all the creases and all that? Like everything with the back then, like. They didn't have shit.
As best you can, dog. Look at old ass maps and look at more recent maps.
Yeah.
Like they've changed, obviously.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. I completely understand. How the fuck did they fucking figure out how to do that? But again, it goes back to how the fuck did they figure out how to do shit back then? They would like fucking different structures and shit like that. We can't even figure out this day. Like
my fucking head hurts, dog.
Yeah, dude. Fucking like that. What is it called? Göbekli Tepe. Have you heard of that? It's like some fucking structure in Turkey that it's now
the oldest or some shit.
Oh, it's the oldest.
Yeah.
Bro, this was built before the pyramids, before everything. It was before
civilization.
When we were still fucking Neanderthals, fucking walking around on our knuckles, dragging our knuckles and shit. And this extremely fucking intricate thing
that has to do with like astronomy.
Yeah, it lines up with stars and shit. Yeah, that's crazy
on
too.
On certain dates, like shit.
How the fuck, man? Like, dude, you could put me somewhere and tell me to figure that shit out. Like a gun to my head, I'd be like, just kill me, bro. I can never figure something like that. Just kill me. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. So there's got to be more than what we're told.
Will we be alive to see like all these fucking
hell no, bro.
No, of course not.
There's no way.
Of course not.
What about the FBI and CIA that spied on activists? I don't know about that one.
What is it called? COINTELPRO?
Yeah, COINTELPRO.
So that's another one that proved to be real. Is like during the 60s, right? The fucking the civil rights movement, and everybody's like becoming more quote unquote woke. Yeah. The CIA was like they considered MLK to be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because he's so well spoken and people followed him. So as opposed to, well,
They saw him as a prophet type shit.
well,
Possibly.
they basically wanted to keep the status quo. They were like minorities being kept down and white people like how it is now. Like white people think that minorities are going to take their share of the pie. So it was the same back then, and the CIA was in on it. So what they did is they recorded, they spied on MLK and his sex life. So they have a bunch of videos and recordings of him sleeping with hookers, in order to discredit him. So that's why I always say, like, you don't fuck up when you're a public figure, right? Because then somebody's always gonna fucking fuck you up. Same thing with John Lennon. They would fuck with John Lennon because he was so outspoken about the way about the war and about everything going on. They're trying to get him deported.
One of his songs.
Deported to where? To England?
Yeah,
That's like, get the fuck out of here.
yeah. Basically, they're trying to find.
Is that where they killed him?
Well, and that's the thing.
That's what they did?
It's not a coincidence that both MLK and Lennon were fucking assassinated. So
By white men, right? Quote unquote.
white man, yeah. Well, Mark David Chapman, and then I forgot the guy who took the fall for it, because everybody knows it wasn't him, the MLK guy.
That was John Wilkes Booth. He came back. Okay.
It was Lee Harvey Oswald.
That was Abraham, right?
Yeah,
Abraham
that's-
Lincoln.
yeah.
So
John Wilkes Booth
MLK and John Lennon. Well, there's a documentary on one of those fucking apps. It's John Lennon's song "Imagine."
Imagine.
So he was very involved in
Yeah. Activism and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
But if you really listen to the lyrics of that song, really,
That's why you gotta be a
understand
piece of
why.
shit or what? Like, just be a dick in public and shit.
I guess. I mean, fucking. I think
So they don't come after you and shit.
I think back then they had the American government had the resources to do shit like that, and the people didn't have any way to fight back. Now I'm sure they have all sorts of shit you can do, but like it's not easier to document what's happening to you. I mean, like look at my boy Ben Leva.
Whatever happened to that cat?
I don't know.
Wasn't he like a doctor, like a chiropractor?
He's a chiropractor. Yeah.
And then he wanted to be president.
He wanted to be
president.
president. Well, he wanted to run for city council, and then he wanted to be president suddenly. And then the government was after him, and he had to fucking climb the fence in the Fort Bliss. What the fuck, bro?
Dude,
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
dude, I had a question, Milo. Do you know if, like, to run for president, do you have to have some sort of background in office? Do you have to have you just run?
Donald Trump.
You have to be
I know,
American and 35 years old. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
I was 35. I thought it was 32.
I could have sworn
I got like 3 years.
It could be 32.
I think Senate.
Damn, you're 32? Fuck, I'm
Senate.
33.
Senate
No, I'm
is
33.
30.
Huh?
Is to be hold office in chair in Senate.
Dude, all I know is that we need younger people in office. Like,
Yes, bro.
why do these old white men like want power that bad? Like, bro, just enjoy whatever fucking time you got left, dog. Like,
First you get the
just get
money,
the fuck out of here.
then
And
you get the
shit, dog.
fucking
Like,
power. And you get the pussy.
hey, why the fuck are politicians allowed to serve past 65? Like, if we retire at 65, like they should fucking retire at 62. Like, get the fuck out of here.
See, and that goes back
New
to
blood, bro. We need new young blood in there.
This is my problem with democracy, bro.
Fucking bullshit.
The Greeks had it kind of right. Like, okay, yeah, you're gonna have the people are gonna be the ones that you're gonna choose
dictate.
someone that
Yeah.
they're gonna represent you in the government, right? But that worked for ancient Greek times, dude. When
This
the
is-
population
yeah.
was a lot smaller, like with giant fucking countries like ours, like giant organizations, that doesn't work, dude. The people are fucking stupid. Like the people are gonna elect who talks the prettiest.
It's a
who's
false.
fucking-
It's a false sense of democracy.
yeah, dude. It's not real democracy. And then people learn how to manipulate elections, not the actual the ballots and stuff. What I'm talking about is like they get candidates, they groom them, they make them fucking run, and they fucking exploit them for when it comes to donor money. That's not real democracy, dude. It's we strayed too far from what the ancient Greeks taught us, and that's what my biggest problem is that you get quote unquote the people to vote for who they want, but the person that they want is somebody who's already bought. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. And if someone that, let's say, a certain group or city wants to nominate, if they're not very popular or like the majority mainstream America doesn't agree with them, they will fucking exploit the fuck out of, like, come up with shit, dog him to where he won't even get nominated.
Yeah,
in the
true.
Fucking,
And even then, once they do get in the office, dude, like, what's the scariest thing to a politician? You guys tell me. What do you think the scariest thing to a politician is?
A brown man, person of color.
A brown man, person of color. Where do you think it
I
is?
don't know, bro, getting assassinated and shit.
Losing your power, losing your office. So what's all right? So that's the scariest thing to them, right? So when an issue comes up that's important to you, let's say for instance, all right, you want to change the name of somebody says, oh, we want to change El Paso. We want to change it to fucking White Man Land. right?
Right now,
You know in your heart you don't want to change it to a white man land, but you're a politician and you have a group of fucking 50,000 people that say, if you don't change it to white man land, we're not going to reelect you. If you really that care about that much about losing power, you're going to go for the white man land. And you're going to sell your morals and your values. And that's the problem with fucking politicians, especially on the local level. Dude, they're so scared of losing their fucking power. They'll do whatever, like go against arenas,
and they can't gain that type of notoriety alone. Like they need the funding behind it. You know? They need the money.
Yeah, they need the money, and that's another thing.
Let's look at these fucking rules.
Oh, like you took my money, you better act a certain way. You better say a certain thing.
And if you're not, when your re-election comes, I'm not going to give you this money again. Exactly. And that's again, they're scared of. I went to this conference.
I mean, I don't know anyone that would want to do some. Well, have that type of fucking shit on them.
Well, I mean, plenty of people do because they're dumb, dude. The type of person that runs for office is, there are exceptions, but mostly they have low self-esteem. They fucking don't have shit going on in their lives. That's the typical people who run for office because there's no qualifications to do it. It's just winning a popularity contest. So if you play the game right, you're going to be in and people think you're elite, but you're not. You're a moron. So I went to this conference back in 2016 where we had the Edward Snowden talked, but he talked via satellite. Yeah, it was in New Hampshire. It's called the Free State Project over in New Hampshire. And they had this other guest speaker. It was this kid who used to be a Republican. He's like, dude, John McCain was my hero. But when I met him, he was a piece of shit, whatever. So he was basically saying how to manipulate democracy, but in a positive way. He's like, what you do is that you organize and you tell politicians that if you don't cater to them, if they don't listen to you, that you're gonna vote them out. And it scares them. And that's how you manipulate a politician. And everybody's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm thinking like, no, dude, that's exploiting democracy. That's exactly, you're not using money. You're using votes to fucking buy your candidate. Like that's what our democracy is susceptible to. But that's my 2 cents on fucking that.
All right. So I just looked up the fucking rules for candidates for president of the United States must meet basic requirements. 2024 is the next one, right?
Yes, sir.
2024 is actually when I do turn 35. So it says be a natural born citizen of the U.S. Check. Be at least 35 years old. I'll be 35 in that September of that year. So check.
Can we be a little too late? Fucking because the election's in November.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like when do I still qualify? Do I have to wait until 2028?
Requirements for presidential candidates. So no, you wouldn't qualify because you're going to be a candidate, not to actually be president, but to be a candidate.
So I can declare candidacy on my birthday? 35. On my 35th?
On 35th, yes, you can declare candidacy.
Technically, it can, right?
Yeah.
Dude, all right, so I'm going to run for fucking president in 2024. Do it, if I get one vote, that's fucking badass for me. That's it. I'm good.
I'll vote for you. I'll vote for you.
I'll pencil you in. I'm saying at least one vote without like being a homie.
Oh, okay.
Just one vote. Yeah, like one. I want to do that. And it says have been a resident of the United States for 14 years. Yeah. Check.
What the fuck? Oh, I guess people that leave the country and come back, I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
But
see, dude, anybody can be fucking president.
I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking run for 2024.
Yeah, you'd be a way better president than fucking any of these dumb fucks.
Dude, imagine seeing a brown man in office.
Yeah. Well, we did have a brown man in office.
Well, a Latino.
A Latino. That's gonna. I always thought,
pinche paisa, way.
I thought George P. Bush was gonna be fucking running for office.
I thought he was. I don't know.
Did he? I don't know.
You know who the first Mexican American mayor of El Paso was?
Caballero? Salazar?
Robert Diaz.
Oh, Raymond Diaz.
Raymond Diaz.
Oh, shit, that's right. Shit. I was back in the 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
Ah, the Diaz apartments. No wonder. No wonder.
Damn, no wonder.
I knew the Diaz right. Yeah, because I'm just learned so much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So much.
And then there hasn't been very many. It's been Diaz.
No, that's the thing. It's like there haven't been many.
It's Diaz. And then Salazar was one. Caballero.
Ruben Salazar or some shit like that?
No, Ruben Salazar is he was a journalist. We can talk about his story if you like.
Let's get into it real quick before we dip out. That'll be the last. Well, end of story because I grew up in Salazar apartments with the homies and shit.
Okay. So Ruben Salazar was from El Paso, right? He was a journalist from here.
In what era? What time?
I want to say the 60s and like the whole civil rights area, right? So he was from here. He's a very up and coming fucking Chicano like activist.
Look at the cameras, don't look at us.
But, I'm telling you that story.
No, just kidding.
He's a very active like Chicano activist and journalist. So he went to LA and he was reporting on these riots that were going on in LA. And he went, I guess he was reporting on there. He was in the field. and he went into a bar, I think, to like get a glass of water or something because it was fucking chaotic and hectic. Bro, a projectile, like something that they don't, I think they think it was like a fucking one of the smoke bombs that the fucking riot police were shooting, came in through the window and fucking struck him and killed him. Way.
No shit.
Yeah, way. So that's, and then he was from here.
Oh fuck.
So there's two versions. One version that he was targeted, he was assassinated because he was up and coming. He was a Chicano. He was like fucking educated. He was intelligent. He was very woke.
Yeah.
And another thing is that it was just a fucking freak accident, bro.
No way.
That's
What do you believe?
Yeah, I honestly, way like I don't know, man. It could have been just a fucking. They were shooting those fucking the smoke bombs. It happened to hit him perfectly to fucking kill him.
Because I've seen the whole Pachuco shit and the zoot suits, the riots.
those
Like
are the
I've seen some
riots.
crazy shit.
Yeah,
that,
this
like
is crazy.
so there could have been a chance of it being
Yeah,
just random, but
I don't know, man.
I don't know,
that's
dude.
why the apartments are named after him because yeah, I think he was a Bowie graduate.
No shit.
Yeah.
from the hood and shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's what Ruben Salazar was.
You guys have anything else before we dip out?
Oh, I just want to give a quick shout out to the homies over there at Empire Refrigeration.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
refrigeration,
Nice.
yes
I know I
sir.
told you guys like so that I bought my house like 4 years ago now.
Damn, it's already been 4
Damn.
Has it been?
Holy
Oh,
shit.
it's like maybe 5 now.
It'll be 4 in October, I think.
Damn, dog, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've had mine for 3.
Yeah, so so you got yours a year after mine.
Yeah, okay.
And then so I had a master cool, so I'm cooler. And so like we're like fuck the summers
Swampy
are
nuts and
hot,
shit.
Summers are hot.
Swamp ass.
And like me, I wouldn't mind it because like I'm not really home all day, so
Yeah.
I'm not there
Fucking
to
culo.
endure through all this shit. But you know, like, hey, I got my babies at the crib.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
dog.
The
but
best, the
I don't
best.
want
Gotta
them
take care of
fucking
babies and
suffering.
shit.
So yeah, we finally did the fucking whole conversion, dog. We hit up Empire Refrigeration, did the whole conversion. We got refrigerated air now.
Very nice, very
I
nice.
just want to give them a shout out. You know, Empire Refrigeration. If you guys are looking to upgrade your current refrigeration, you want to upgrade it,
Or even
need
service your current.
any maintenance, any service, dude, hit them up. Hit up Edwin Martinez, man. Look him up, Edwin Martinez. I'm gonna give you guys his number.
Yes, sir.
It is 915-637-4223.
What was that number?
915-637-4223. Hit up Edwin
Sounds
Martinez. Tell him that the bro Monroe sent you, man. He'll take
Hell
care
yeah.
of you guys. They work efficiently, man. They're fucking professional, and they'll do the installation within 1 day, man. So,
And within 1 day,
Yeah,
hell
dude.
yeah, dude, that's tight.
That's awesome.
so
Does it take long to do? Like, was it like a long process?
yeah, I was there, bro. Like the dudes were friendly. And they did the job, bro. And they did my house in a day.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy. That's cool. Oh, let me ask you this: Is
Yeah,
your
'cause
is your unit on the roof or is it on
Yeah,
the
no, we did it on the roof.
On the roof?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did it on the roof.
Nice?
Yeah, for sure,
Cool.
man. So
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to give that out there. I know summer's approaching. We haven't hit
True.
triple digits yet, but
Yeah,
But we're
it
gonna-
will be. It will be.
bro,
Fuck, bro.
it's like a lot of people tell me, bro, like it's hotter now than it was like
Yes,
before. And I
like
was
10 years
well,
ago.
I don't know. Like,
No, well, it is, dude.
I
It
mean,
definitely is,
I
man.
don't
Global
know.
warming, dog.
I'm just like I'm outside for the majority of the day.
Yeah.
So I mean, so when I get home, like even the slight difference in fucking
You're like,
temperature
oh,
change,
thank
like
God.
feels better, you know. So
I feel you.
so, but I mean, yeah, you gotta take care of yourselves and shit, man. Heat exhaustion is real fucking shit.
Yeah, it is. It really is, dog.
Hydrate.
That shit's not cool.
You also
Shout
need
out to hydration.
You also
Yeah,
need
shout to
hydrate.
hydration.
There,
Also, I'm gonna
there's
give
water and beer. Just letting you guys know.
True. I want to give a quick shout out to Marypex. If you guys go to marypex.com and you guys use the code RayRay, I'm trying to change it to the bros because I've told them it's for the show, but use the code RayRay for some % off. Get some short shorts. They got joggers, they got shirts, they got polos, they got shades, they got different things. Stay fresh with your threads and shit. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to Nini's Bodega, located at 601 Texas Avenue, Suite E, corner of Florence in Texas. They got paninis, smoothies, cream sodas, beer and wine to go, pan dulce, wraps. There's tons of shit. Your one-stop shop. Hit them up. Milo? Sorry, Lauren.
Sorry, Lauren. I just want to invite you guys to check out The Hunt for Skinwalker on Hulu. That's
Okay.
just crazy. I know we don't want to talk about it right now, but if you guys want to watch it at home, watch it. If you need a Hulu login, hit me up and shit.
We'll watch it. We won't talk about it, baby.
Yeah.
Anything else? 915 Vintage?
915 Vintage Bitch on Instagram. Check it out. Fucking buy some shit for my sister. It'll help. You're helping out another small business.
Hell yeah.
We're not giving a shout out to Baloney or what?
Shout out to my boy Baloney. He was my dog, RP, you know. Baloney the Great, he just passed away about a month ago. 14-year-old Jack Wawa. Just want to say what's up to him. Miss him.
Love you, Baloney.
He's
Love you, bro.
He's here right here.
He's here with us in spirit.
Cheers, dog. We'll
He's
see you
with
guys.
his cousin Chamuco right now.
No shit, huh? Check us out. Follow me at the.notorious.ray on Instagram. Follow the podcast, bro.monroe.show. Anything else?
No, deuces.
No? It's 915 Vintage Bitch.
If you had 24 hours to live.
Hey, Malo, if you had to add 1 inch to your girth or what?
I'll take 1 inch off, baby. What's up with that?
All right. Catch you guys later.
We out,
Peace.